Holy guacamole. Look at this. Compare this to yesterday. Holy guacamole. Jeez. Whoa. I love this whirlpool. I think this is where you turn around, Tigger. Wow. Are you ready? There you go. It's a little narrower and a little wetter than we like. But look at this. And you can see the line now. 2 days, no days. Oh man, it's so windy. It's actually raining. And the wind is blowing so hard, it's like blowing the rain into my ears. But the blue is breaking through. The blue is breaking through. So I came to check and see what the pump was, if the pump was still actually above water. And it is, but not by much. And I think the river is still rising. It is really full. This whole area is kind of a floodplain. Wow. Those are big girls. I love girly girls. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Did you enjoy the thunderstorm? Huh? And the hail and the downpour? And now it's sunny? I left you food in your other container. Okay, I'll see you later. Well, oh boy, it's time for the Sunday message. And it is actually a little early for the Sunday message. It is Wednesday, May 3rd, and we have had a couple of days of torrential rains mixed with some kind of blue breakthrough moments. And wow, that was a merganser that just flew behind me. So the river is full. And it's been raining off and on. It's raining right now, but just emotionally, it has been a roller coaster. There's just so much going on, and it's like the lambs, the sheep are pretty close to lambing, the pigs are pretty close to pigletting, the cows are pretty close to cowletting, to calving. And at the same time, there's just been a ton of stuff, so many things to do that I am feeling, if I were to be honest, I'm feeling pretty damn overwhelmed. And, it's all things that I chose to do. But in the whole process of this, during dinner yesterday, I got a call from this guy who lives over at the farm. And he was like, you have to move your dogs right away because they're keeping this woman up all night. This elderly woman who lives in the house evidently has been bothered by the dogs barking. And the dogs have been there for 3 months. So in the midst of everything and getting ready to go down to Albany, packing up orders for meat customers, practicing for the Unity Church event on Sunday, and trying to grab a few minutes to record some things, I'm supposed to just drop everything and move my entire farm because somebody is having trouble with the dogs. And this is legitimate. Like, if the dogs bark, like, I want to know. I've been asking people, and that was a concern of mine. And I wanted to find a place where the dogs wouldn't bother people. And I thought I did. But it's like and then this guy makes a whole list of all the other things that I've done that have annoyed everybody. Like all the baling twine that I put in a pile because I didn't know where to put it. And, somebody picked it up and disposed of it. And that was nice. I thought people were offering to help. I didn't realize that people were being resentful of how sloppy I am. So the reality is it brings up a ton of childhood crap for me. The feeling of never being able to do it right. Never being able to do it good enough to get whatever pat on the head a little kid needs to go, oh, okay, so I just would try harder. And so the stress right now is just kind of blowing my circuits. And I want to share the Blue Breakthrough song, but I don't feel like it right now. And I'm just going to release this early as a Sunday message because I don't have time to do anything else. And I want this channel to be honest. I want this channel to be something that people who are trying to do this can go, oh, okay, I'm not alone. This is hard. And I want people who aren't doing this but are doing other difficult things in their lives to go, oh, we all have this challenge. And in fact, last week or the week before, I mentioned a song, Into Each Life Some Rain Shall Fall, and I actually found it. I kind of figured out how to play it again, but I haven't recorded it, so I don't know if that's even going to make it into the cut. I just don't have time. I just don't have time. So maybe I'll do Out of Time, or maybe I'll do River of Time. It seems to be about time right now, and rivers and water, and trying to keep your head above water. And there's been financial pressure. The whole world seems like it's teetering on the edge of an economic thing. And so there's all this stuff going on. In the meantime, my dad is struggling with health issues. And, my friend Corey, just in the space of a morning, thought he might have had a significant health issue, but it turned out to be a less significant health issue. And his dog got into a porcupine, and his mom broke her leg. It's just like, we could use some prayers here. We could use some prayers here at Healing Pastures and at Little River Ranch, and just into each life some rain shall fall. Like, we need the rain though, right? The rain is not a curse. The rain is a blessing, but sometimes it just gets overwhelming. And so there's not going to be a long message this week. Just if you are in the Albany area, I hope you'll stop by Unity Church either on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock or Sunday evening at 7 o'clock for the evening one-song service. My friend Joy Adler will be there, as well as my friend Brian Melick, as well as my other friends, the Unity music team. And the reality is, we need community, and we need each other, and we need to learn how to communicate our needs and the things that bother us about what we're doing or each other in a way that doesn't cause more trauma. Like, that's a struggle that I struggle with, because I try to be a kind person and I try to be a good person, and I try to provide really good content. And sometimes as a musician, like, you need a little feedback. Like, don't just tell me it sucks, right? Tell me what I can do to make it better, or tell me soon. Don't wait 3 months to tell me the dogs are keeping you awake, because it's not an easy thing in the middle of lambing to move an entire herd. And the complaint is legit, right? I don't want to cause people problems. I don't want to cause people pain. I don't want to annoy people, right? I want to make a positive difference with my life, with every moment of my life, in any possible way I can. And that's why I'm doing all this stuff. And sometimes it feels like, the honest feeling is, no matter what I do, I can never do it right. And I don't know if you can relate to that. And this is not a complaint. This is not a pity party. This is not being self-absorbed and whiny. This is like, anybody who does anything will be criticized. I get that intellectually. But on a gut level, like the fact that I have only 1 or 2 people who even leave a comment each week, it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. As a musician, like, if the audience doesn't applaud, you start feeling like you're not a good musician. You know what I mean? And I know people are busy, and I know I am struggling with a lot of different things right now. And so I'm feeling a little fragile. I'm feeling a lot overwhelmed, a lot stressed. And one of my first inclinations was like, you know what? I'm just going to stop doing everything. I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to go get a job, maybe driving a school bus or something. Because, like, I just take too much risk. Like, I dive into things and I go for it, and I'm trying to follow the Spirit's call. And I'm sure I'll look back on this and go, oh, okay, Spirit was actually moving me in direction Y. I thought it was moving me in direction X, so I pursued X, but really Spirit needed me to aim for X so that I could move to Y, and then maybe to Z, and then maybe back to alpha, beta, whatever. It's all good. But to be told, at dinner time, that there's a problem and I have to move all my animals immediately, like, to be honest, that pissed me off. And I probably didn't handle it well. And I got angry. And I'm not allowed to get angry. My intentions are to make a positive difference in the world with my thoughts and actions. My intention is to use my music to make a positive difference in the world. My intention is to grow food, to raise food in a way that is compassionate and honorable for the animals as well as for the people involved. And if I have missed a mark, if I have missed the target, it causes me pain. I feel things deeply. I'm an empath. Stuff affects me that doesn't seem to bother other people. That's always been the case in my life, and I struggle with this every day. And I would be lying if I pretended to not struggle. I just hope my struggle can somehow support your struggle, because we're all in this. Into each life, some rain shall fall. So I'm asking for prayers. And it's hard to ask. I'm asking for support and encouragement. And it's fucking hard to ask. And my dad has been in a lot of pain, and I feel his pain, and it screws up me too. And I'm trying to not make it about me. But it just feels like I can't do it. It just feels like I'm trying to do too much, and I don't know how to do it better, and I'm trying my best. So my prayer goes out to you, because I know you're probably trying to do your best. Everybody's trying to do our best. And we come into this world and we fucking die. And the process of death is often shitty and hard. One of my neighbors mentioned that her husband died of Alzheimer's, and it took him 10 years to fucking die. We need to support each other, people, and not tear each other down. We need to learn how to be compassionate, but not be enablers. We need to learn how to speak our truth, but in a way that's filled with love and compassion for the fact that it's fucking goddamn hard and shitty sometimes. And I'm sorry if I used real language, and if that causes somebody to lose their faith in God, I apologize. But this is real. This is real. And into each life some rain shall fall. And we do not know what is in our best interest, and why does it work out better than we can possibly imagine. And we are surrounded by beauty and heartache. And Healing Pastures is not about everything's nicey-nicey all the time. It's about real people trying to make a difference in the world, and sometimes stumbling and sometimes failing. If I'm going to be criticized, let me just be who I really am. And if you don't like it, don't fucking watch. And if you don't want to support it, don't leave a comment. If you don't want to support it, don't give a thumbs up. But if you do like it, if this strikes some chord in you, can you please support it in some way? It costs nothing to give it a fucking thumbs up. It costs nothing to just leave a comment. Hey, good job, or thank you. And I leave comments on any YouTube channel that I find valuable. And I am shocked that other people don't. That's my narcissism, I guess. I don't know. And of course, I've said way more than I was going to say. And I got to get to work. I have so much to do. I got to get to work. So I don't know if I'll use this or not. And if I do, I apologize. If I don't, well, someday ask me about it. I got to go. I'm sending out prayers, and I'm asking for prayers for my dad, for myself, for my friend Corey and his mom, and for Junie, the blue healer, who got porcupined, and for all of the people in your life who may need a little positive reinforcement today. Tell somebody they're doing a good job. Tell someone that you appreciate them. Tell someone, maybe a child of yours, that you're proud of them. Maybe tell your parent that you love them and that you appreciate how hard their life was and what a great job they did in spite of all the hard things they went through. Because into each life, some rain shall fall. And the rain causes everything to grow. This, my friends, is the true lesson, that it's all about an opportunity to grow. It's just another opportunity to grow. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen. So, Anyway, a part of me wants to put this out. A part of me doesn't want to. I'm going to put it out anyway. So I stole some more time from all the other things that I need to do, and I recorded this song, Into Each Life Some Rain Shall Fall. And it's not intended to be a downer. It's intended to help us all realize we are not alone and that we have challenges in life. Into each life some rain shall fall. None of us are immune to this. And the best we can do is love each other and support each other as best we can, and to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, shake ourselves loose, and get back at it. So I hope this week, hopefully this didn't discourage you. Hopefully this encourages you in your own life to reach out for help. There are helplines available. There are numbers we can call, and there are people who care about us. There are people who care about you, and there are people who care about me, and I'm deeply grateful to all of them. And this is my path. I have to write songs. I am compelled to write songs, and it would be really nice if I could figure out a way to make a living doing it. But as of yet, that hasn't happened. So I'm also compelled to follow the other threads and paths in my life, and that's what I'm doing. So here's the song, and I'll see you at the other side. Thanks.
When I was young, I heard the call, but time runs out for one and all. And feeling just a little bit backed up against the wall, waiting for the other shoe to fall. Wish there was someone I could call. Into each life some rain shall fall. Into each life some rain shall fall. Into each life some rain shall fall. Feeling like a kite caught in a tree. The harder I look, the less I see. And I need to take a trip to the place of no pity. Got something in my eye 'cause the wind is a little bit gritty. Tired of wearing clothes that just don't fit me. Into each life some rain shall fall. Into each life some rain shall fall. Into each life some rain shall fall. Time is up, put your pencils down. If you can't swim yet, you might as well drown. You're a blip on the radar screen of eternity. The world does not revolve around you or me. I guess I have to say that ultimately, into each life some rain shall fall. Into each life some rain shall fall. Into each life some rain shall fall. Ever have a day that tore your soul? The more you work, the deeper down in the hole you go, until you look around and see nothing but the ground. Maybe someone will take you to the lost and found. Into each life some rain shall fall. each life some rain shall fall. Into 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 each life some rain shall fall.
So thanks for listening, and thanks for not judging me too harshly. And a few nice, kind comments in the comment section would help a lot. But ultimately, I don't do this for compliments. I do it because it is my call, it is my path, and it's all one thing, all the stuff that I'm doing. And I will find a way, and I will find help, and I will let go of what needs to be let go of. And I wish you all the best from my heart to yours. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen.